Thank you so much for coming tonight. We're very, very glad, and we're very excited. What we're going to present tonight is My Turf, My Turn. This is just actually a big presentation, and this wouldn't be the same without you. Thank you so much for coming. All right, tonight you will witness the greatest rewards program in the history. And I'd like to cover a couple of things. I'd like to discuss and share with you some of the business updates, information about how we progressed so far since we started May 2008. And I'd like to give you the presentation itself about My Turf. Lastly, announcement on upcoming products, events of the company. So, let me give you updates about the business. And let me start by covering Low Extreme, the brand you know for the past 2 years. In the past, since May 2008, we've been receiving and we've been registering people, and today that number of subscribers grew to 220,000 subscribers. Aren't you glad about the number? 220,000. That is just in 29 months since May 2008. And if you look at the subscriber growth from 2008, you will notice 2010 we had the biggest growth. If you're going to put it in other words, we're actually growing one subscription every 2 minutes. Very soon, it will be one registration or one subscriber every minute, every second. With that rate, we're going to hit 300,000 subscribers by the end of 2011. $300,000. That's not so much, but it's already fast, right? And if that rate will continue by 2011, by the end of it, we'll hit 1 million subscribers. That's Low Extreme as a business and as a company. Now, you might wonder, how much have we processed so far? The transactions you're sending the company, the amount of loading. For the total transactions since May 2008, we've processed 20 million as of today. More than 20 million transactions we've processed. The amount of that transaction translates to this number, 600 million pesos. That's a lot. And that's an amazing number and growth. And with that retail sales volume, we realized we've given out 59 million worth of profits and discounts to you, guys. Either you earn it as profit or discounts. That's the total amount since 2008. So that's Low Extreme. How about the program that empowered a lot of people today? How about the program that created millionaires? Let's talk about MyLX. MyLX, in the past 2 years since we started, paid this much. 150 million in incentives and commissions. That's the reason why we've made millionaires. You want to know who? In the past 2 years, we've created 10 millionaires. These millionaires, by the way, the earnings from 1 million and above. The top 10 the 10th earning 1 million over, the first earning twice the first 2-digit million. Can you figure that? How much that is? Twice the first 2-digit million. Now let me call them. I'd like to share the stage with these people, and you'll be surprised. The average age of these people is 26 years old. They've already made their million in 2 years. Let me call Mr. Roberto Luis Monroy. Please come to the stage. Wherever you are. Don't worry, hindi ko kayo speech. Hindi ko kayo sasalita. Just come to the stage here. Thank you. Be careful. Alright. Congratulations. Next person is Miss Harley Bravo Guasque, the beautiful wife of Mr. P.B. Guasque. Please come up the stage. Thank you. Remember, they've earned 1 million and above. And also, Mr. Duncan Liu. Congratulations, Angan. I'd like to call Miss Hazelyn Go. And of course, Mr. Aaron De La Cruz. Where are you, Aaron? You know, wala kaming award na ibibigay sa inyo tonight, but I'd like the crowd to recognize you guys. Congratulations for our job well done. Mr. Donald Martin Mijares. Hi, Martin. Congrats. And Mr. Gerard Gallego from Davao. The only person from the South who made it to the top 10 millionaires. Congratulations. Nagulat ka, no? Alam mo, hindi ko tawagin. And of course, Mr. Romy Luzada. There you are. Last but not the least, Mr. Paul Vincent Guasque. I saw that Porsche outside. Is that yours? Guys, these are, dito kayo ng konti, hindi kayo nakagignan. These are the millionaires of VMobile. The average age is 26 years old. The youngest, 19. The oldest or the eldest is, what, 38 years old. I'm proud of you guys. And in the coming event next year, we will recognize you. Thank you so much for joining me this day. Alright. That's the reason why we are proud of this company. We hope we could still add more names into the list. And did you know there are about 120 people who've earned more than 100,000 already? 120. That's an achievement for this company. Tonight we are going to share you information about the challenges, the changes we have to adopt, because, you know, change is always there. We have to respond to it. And since we are growing, we want the public to identify us. And so we thought of creating our own corporate tune. Like when you hear the sound Nokia, you know that the sound of Nokia, right? And so we have created our own, and I'd like you to listen very carefully on this basic corporate tune. And this is the corporate tune. It's actually It's actually 9 notes. Want to listen again? Empowerment through technology, as always. So that's our corporate tune. And from here on, we will always use that. If you notice the dance number earlier, they're already playing the tune. Okay. When we talk about improvement, starting immediately and next year, you'll see improvement because we will launch our online training videos. This will lessen the headaches. This will lessen your burden as a call center extension. Because the online training videos will teach everyone how to use the service. It will manage the expectations of your downlines, your partners in the business. Also, we're going to develop leadership training. You see, we already have created 10 millionaires and more to come. So we need good leaders. That's why we're thinking of a school name, but it's not really a school. We're thinking of something like Stream Academy, which we've started way back when we used to run the business of Lodi Stream. So wait for that development. Also, we are going to come up with our own newsletter to keep you updated, to communicate well what we want to do, to give you updates on products, upcoming services, and also to feature stories of people, of successful people. And we will improve dramatically our communication materials. You will start to notice that, because tonight I guess you will receive brochures, and our image is, we're going to change the image of the company. And of course, the customer relations is very important. And last, we will work hand in hand with the different banks to improve the banking services so you can reload faster. You don't have to wait 1 whole day or 2 days or 3 days depending on the situation. I understand we're growing fast. And sometimes coping up is really a challenge. And these are part of the challenges we're facing. Of course, we have a dedicated team, and I'd like to acknowledge the presence of my partners in the business from Penta Capital, and also my brother, who's also the Chief Technology Officer, keeping, maintaining everything for everyone. The technology, the heart of the business. Can we give him a round of applause? Thank you. One of the challenges that we met this year, recently. Oh, I saw some of our business partners like to acknowledge their presence. Mr. Manny Perez from Smart, thank you so much for coming tonight, sir, for supporting this event. Ms. Gladys and Mr. Albert Lewin. One of the challenges came from our business partner, Smart. Not in a negative way. Let me explain. When we started the Lodi Stream in May 2008 and started growing, of course there are different channels where Smart distributes their product and services. And your aggressiveness in the market, the growth was, they felt it. And so somehow our use of the terminologies like dealers, retailers, distributors, which in fact, and I don't deny it, we started with the business of distribution in mind, creating a universal prepaid reloading program. But because we are a good partner of this company, of Smart Communications, when we were told to adapt, to change terminologies, immediately we changed terminologies. So from dealer, we now use technopreneur, which is broader in a sense. You're not just dealer of what? What kind of dealer? Drug dealer. But technopreneur is quite techy, right? I like the term technopreneur. Nakabulol lang minsan. And we changed, of course we changed retailer to techno user. The registration card, which you call retailer card,